Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tech Tutorial Tuesday, where today we'll be looking at a new instant messaging platform called Zoom Chat. The first thing you'll need to do in order to use Zoom Chat is open the Zoom app. So for anyone who's ever been part of a Zoom meeting, this should be already loaded on your computer. But if for some reason you don't have it, definitely reach out to myself or Matt and we'll get it loaded for you. So the Zoom app looks like this, and when you have it pulled up in your app list, go ahead and open it. That'll bring up a sign-in screen that looks like this, and using the same Zoom credentials you use when you join meetings should get you logged into here. If for some reason you don't know your Zoom credentials or you know that you don't have a Zoom account yet, again, reach out to myself or Matt and we'll get you all squared away. So I'm going to take a second here to log in. And when I'm in, you'll see that the screen looks very similar to all other instant messaging platforms. So before I dive into what you can do in here, I want to make a quick note that's to say what I like to do is I like to pin this app to my taskbar. So that way I know that every time I open my computer or need to find the Zoom app, it's conveniently placed down here wherever I put it. So moving forward, this app will always be here, and when I need to get into chat, I can just go ahead and click this and it'll pop open the app for me. So what makes the Zoom chat interface really great is that it's integrated with our other Zoom products. And because of that, by clicking the Contacts app over to the side here, I can see everybody that has a UGOC account tied into Zoom. So I can open this up and I can see everyone who's online or away, or in a meeting of some sort, and I can pull all those people up here. So if I want to talk to Allison, I can just click on her name, and from here it'll give me the option of chatting or starting a Zoom meeting directly from this screen. You can do all other kinds of things from the Contacts tab here as well. You can search for channels, which I can get into a little bit later. You can create channels, you can invite other folks to join. All sorts of things that I'll be covering today and in further Tech Tutorial Tuesdays. So for the time being, let's jump back over to the chat channel here and go over what you can do from this screen. So on the left-hand panel here, you'll see that there is a chat window with my own name. When you log in, this will be your name. And this can be used as a note-taking screen. So if I'm in a meeting or I just need to jot down a reminder for later, I can make a note here, and every time I revisit this screen, it'll be here for me to review. So I really like to use this screen as a note-taking place and as a reminder screen for things that I don't want to forget about in the future. If I scroll down here to recent, you'll notice that there's a little plus sign, and this is what allows me to create a new chat or start a new channel. So if I want to talk to someone within the organization, I just have to hit new chat here. And I can go ahead and begin typing whoever I need to talk to. So if I want to talk to Matt, or if I want to do a group chat with Matt and Tracy, I can get that started right from here. And once I have that started, of course, I can just go ahead and start sending them messages. And I can push that through exactly like I would with any other chat platform. So let's get into some of the differences and some of the neat features with Zoom Chat compared to what we've been using in the past. The first is that I can take a screenshot directly from this chat screen. So if I'm talking to Matt and Tracy and I want to show them something going on my computer, I can hit screenshot, it'll pull up a screenshot tool. From here I can edit that screenshot however I need, and as soon as I hit capture, that'll populate here in my chat window and I can send it off to them. So I think that's really neat. I know I did the snipping tool tutorial a couple weeks ago, but with this built-in screenshot feature, it might limit or even eliminate the need for snipping tool. The next tab over here is file share. So again, if I need to share a file with the group or with whoever I'm chatting with, I can select this. And it gives me a variety of different places to pull files from. So I use my computer a lot. That's where I tend to store most of my things. But as we move toward a solution like Box or Dropbox or OneDrive, those files and file sharing options will show up here as well. The last tab over is audio message, which is really neat if you need to shoot over a quick audio message. You're in an area where you don't want to type a lot. You can just go ahead and select that and it'll record everything you're saying. And by clicking this little paper airplane icon, it'll send that out to the group. Lastly, on the side here, something we're all familiar with is emojis. Again, a lot of different emojis. You can play around with these on your free time, but they tend to follow the iPhone emoji layout. So if there's an iPhone emoji you use a lot, it's probably in here. Another feature that I really like about Zoom Chat is replying to individual comments. So if you can imagine that there's a lot going on the screen here and I come back an hour or two later, I can reply directly to an individual comment. And this way, if somebody said, 10 different things while I was gone and I'm either giving a yes or no answer, they don't have to wonder about what I'm responding to. They'll be able to see exactly under that comment what I'm referring to. So as I mentioned, this is integrated with our other Zoom products. And because of that, I can go ahead and start a Zoom meeting directly from this window. So if I hit the little camera icon here, because I have more than one person, it'll give me a notification that it's a group meeting. But if I want to go ahead and kick that off, I can just hit yes here. So that'll pull up my standard Zoom window here. And if you have any questions about how to use this, you can definitely refer to episode 1 of Tech Tutorial Tuesday, where I went over Zoom basics. So I'm going to end this. And then here it'll show you a history of any outgoing or incoming calls that you had. So another thing that I want to touch on in Zoom Chat is some of the settings options. So if you hit your initials in the top corner here and hit settings, this will give you not only chat settings, but it'll give you all various kinds of Zoom settings. So for this tutorial here, I just want to focus on chat. So I'm not going to go through all of these, but as you can see, you do have quite a bit of options here. So if you wanted to set a time that you're automatically on Do Not Disturb, if you know you end the workday at 5 and you won't be in until 8 the next morning, you can automatically have this set your status to Do Not Disturb for that time period. You can change how the chat window looks on your screen. You can set away settings here, all sorts of things that we can get into in a more advanced Zoom Chat tutorial. So exiting out of this, another thing that you can do here is set your availability. So if you're away from your computer and you know how long you'll be away, you can do all of that here. You can change your profile picture, switch accounts if you're using multiple accounts, the standard things that you would see on a business level chat platform. So those are the basics of using Zoom Chat on the computer. And now let's jump over to Zoom Chat for iPhone and see how the app works there. So much like Zoom Chat on the computer, the first thing you'll need to do to use Zoom Chat on your mobile device is to download and open the app. I'm using an iPhone here, so I'll be opening the App Store, but if you use an Android phone, you'll want to open the Google Play Store. And once I'm in the App Store here, all I'm going to search for is Zoom. And once I hit search, the first app I get is Zoom Cloud Meetings. So I've already downloaded it, which is why I have the open icon here. But if you haven't, you'll just download it, enter your iCloud or Google Play credentials, and get it downloaded to your device. So I'm going to go ahead and open it here. And once I have it opened, you'll see that it looks a lot like iMessage or whatever chat platform you already use on your mobile device. So again, not a lot to see or go over here, but I'll just kind of go over some of the basics. So in the top right-hand corner here is the new message icon. If I click that, I can search for anybody within the organization. Again, you could do group messaging from here, and you can go ahead and start that chat here. And that works exactly the same. As you can see, I still have the icon to reply to specific messages. I still have the emoji icon. I can still record audio messages here if I need to. and I can share my files and start video meetings from here as well. On the top right hand corner, you see the video camera icon. That again will just start off a Zoom meeting, much like it did on the computer. On the bottom here, I also have my contacts tab. So again, all my company contacts are here. I can look for whoever I need to chat with and start it off directly from here. Settings, exactly like it was on the computer. I can do my meeting settings. I can do my chat settings. All of that is right in here. So with this, if you're logged in on the computer and you're logged in on the app, regardless of what device you're on or where you are, you can answer and respond to those Zoom chat and meeting invites directly from your phone. That wraps up this week's episode. I'm looking forward to chatting with you all on Zoom and adding another level of efficiency to the way we communicate with one another. I'll see you guys next week with another Tech Tutorial Tuesday.